I'm Sherrill Byrne. I'm an executive at Standard Bank in the Energy and Infrastructure team in investment banking. The thing I love about my job, well, actually, let's go back. What is my job? Because that's maybe the first question. So I look at financing energy and infrastructure projects across South Africa and the continent. So that can be from public to private or private to private. Examples of this are solar and wind farms, Gautrain, some of the toll roads, Maputo Port. We've even done a desalination plant. So the thing I love about what we do is the fact that it makes a difference. You're building something tangible, you can see it on the ground, and the communities actually benefit from it. I also love that every day is different. It's interesting. In your day job, you have to be a lawyer, an engineer, a financier, and a project manager in order to get these transactions done. They're not quick wins. The average transaction will take as long as 18 months, and the record was one that took over 10 years. But that's the great thing about what we do is every day is different. It can be a very demanding job, but I love the challenge of it every day and the making the difference. But I'm not just about the job, I'm also a mom. I've got 4 kids. Everyone loves to tease me that I've got 4 kids under 4, but I will tell you it's 4 kids under 5 at the moment. And I'm also a wife, and sometimes managing the day-to-day demands can be a challenge, and sometimes you end up neglecting yourself a bit, but then you just got to bring yourself back to the balance and remember that it's important to look after you as well as everyone else in your life. So when closing your first deal, it's always challenging and difficult, and you're always going to make mistakes along the way. The thing to do is to just keep calm and know you're doing your best. Things will go wrong. Clients will have unreasonable deadlines. The only thing you can do is do your best, and if the deadline is really unreasonable, explain to them what you can achieve and work towards that. As long as the client feels that you are pushing towards the end goal, usually they are reasonable. Now there's always that horror story or that horror deal that you have where some people are just really difficult individuals, but learn from it and know that as long as you're doing your best, that is good enough. And that's kind of how I see it. And also each deal you'll learn. The next one will be smoother. After 17 years of doing deals, you'll learn to make things smoother, you'll learn to anticipate problems, but problems will still come along, and it's how you deal with them, and don't take them personally, and just keep giving your best. The thing I love about the job and the industry is really the fact that you're making a difference. And at Standard Bank, you don't just work in South African deals, you work on rest of African deals. And there's some things that we're looking at now that if they actually happen, could change that country for the better. And I think that's an amazing thing to be involved in, to change people's lives, to change their circumstances, to make Africa great. In terms of mentorship, I think sometimes there's a lack of role models for women, and I hope that I can be a role model to those around me. But there's also been some women in my working life that have made a difference, that have reached out to me and told me this is what they see in me, and those sort of things definitely make a difference. So I would suggest to any woman out there, whether you're a junior or a senior, let's build each other up, because we can all make a difference.